Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 12 o'clock SLA News. This is Tyrone speaking. Now, we have a lot of things to talk about, but there's one interesting thing that we're going to talk about first, which is economical equality. So we asked people around the school about whether they were satisfied or not about where they are financially. And then we wrote it up in stats to see what the overall school thought of. To report more about this topic, we'll turn it over to Diamond to speak.
Thank you, Tyrone. The first question conducted in this interview asked, how would you describe your household's income? Is it poverty line, low income, lower middle, middle, higher middle, or wealthy? About 40% said that they are middle class and 29% said lower middle. Poverty line, low income, higher middle, and wealthy all received about 7%. We then asked, do you feel as though the amount of money in your household is reflective of the amount of time people in your household work? About 55% of students said yes, while 45% said no. Next, we asked, do you feel that in the future, when you get a consistent income, that you'll be better off than you are now? About 85% of people said yes, and about 15% of people said no. For the next question, we got students thinking a bit. We wanted to know how they feel as though their house's income compares to the average American household's income. About 29% said they feel as though their house's income is less than average. 48% said about average, and 22% said more than average. The last question gave students pretty much the chance to express their opinion. We asked them what they felt an average household was, and they gave a lot of different answers, whether it talked about the way the family interacts with each other, the amount of money they make, the type of communication that they have. We got a lot of different answers, and we feel as though it allowed our team to get our creative juices flowing. We will go back to Migdalia to talk about the real statistics of Philadelphia. Stay tuned.
Thank you, Ms. Diamond, for the information. Now, unfortunately, reporter Migdalia isn't here due to family problems. But don't get too upset, because in her replacement, reporter Aaliyah will be talking about the statistics of Philadelphia.
The average income in Philadelphia is $34,207. Out of 1.6 million people living in Philadelphia, 400,000 were found to be living in poverty in 2015. By March 2017, 55.5 thousand people were unemployed.
As straightforward as ever. Thank you, reporter Aaliyah. Now, as we head to commercial break, I want to point out the things that we're going to be talking about next. And the first thing we talk about is global warming and how it impacted the year of 2017. So stay tuned to SLA News.